In this trailer, we have Mr. Smith in a house with Target, alongside Mrs. Smith in an exciting Target battle. Mrs. Smith was previously on other Nerf duties, when Mrs. Smith received a call to assist, and quickly aids to his rescue. They eventually get rid of all the targets that stood in their way. This is what the Mr. and Mrs. Smith home base game show is all about: excitement and fun activities. If you love the show and the review of our own Nerf collections, please subscribe, like, and share, and help us grow the channel. I'm Victoria, Mr. and Mrs. Smith's new virtual assistant. Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Smith Nerf game show. Sit back and enjoy the review. Today, we look at the Snipe Air Warrior Blaster. So let us Nerf right in, and see if this blaster hits the mark. The blaster has a slim and streamlined profile, making it easy to handle and maneuver. It has an aesthetic look with bold orange and blue accents. The blaster feels sturdy and well-built, promising durability during intense Nerf battles or target challenges. This blaster also features a smooth bolt operation, allowing for precise aiming and enhancing overall accuracy. Some of its features are: detachable scope, standard 10-round capacity, air pressure system, detachable muzzle, and ranges up to 75 feet, with approximately 70 FPS. Also, check out these other review links placed in the description for you, with other YouTubers, such as CJ Nerf, Dr. Flux, The Little Blaster, and Mangoose Jake, who actually show you how to modify this particular blaster, as well as frame per second test. Our review has an accuracy scale, based on the total score for each test conducted. In this test, Mr. Smith will be using 18 darts, to attain a possible maximum score of 63 points. The test is broken down into two parts, firstly using a magazine with 12 darts, to hit the automatic scoring dart-type target with only 10 darts, before moving to the 5 pop-up targets with any remaining darts. The pop-up targets are valued at 2 points each. Part 2 includes a magazine change with 6 darts. The entire test requires only 15 darts if shot accurately, therefore, a 1-point incentive is given for each dart returned or not used during this test. Now, let us look at our accuracy scale before Mr. Smith brings us through the next phase, which is the accuracy test. If you score 35 points and below, this means you fail the mark. 35 to 45 points mean you have reached an acceptable passing score, which is known as a regular shooter. 45 to 55 points mean you are an advanced shooter, in this case, a commando. And 55 to 63 points mean you are an expert shooter, in this case, a sniper. Now, let us move into the accuracy test. Mr. Smith is now testing the blaster to see how accurate it is. From a distance between 8 and 10 feet, you can see that the blaster is somewhat accurate, with the first shot fired hitting the bullseye. With the highest possible score of 63 points, let's us see how many points Mr. Smith will be able to get while testing this blaster. Before we go to the end of the video, let's take a few seconds to thank our sponsor, Pizza Zone. Visit them to get the best tasting pizza around town. Located in El Paso, Texas, on Montana, it's also a great spot to hang out with family and friends to shoot a game of pool, and much more. Go check it out, there is a link in the description. To sum it up, Mr. Smith was only able to get one bullseye during the test, but gain a tight grouping nevertheless. Fortunately, he was just able to pass the mark, making him a regular shooter for this challenge. But with practice he will definitely gain a much higher score whenever he attempts this particular challenge again. However, we think the Nerf Snipe Air Warrior Blaster is a fantastic addition to any Nerf arsenal, and for approximately $17, we would recommend that all Nerf enthusiasts who are just starting out to definitely go and check it out. We will put the link in the description for you. That's all for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting Nerf content, and stay tuned for our next review, where we will be bringing you another one of our Nerf blasters. Until then, keep nerfing and have a blast day.
Mike Sierra 2. This is Mike Sierra 1, over.
This is Mike Sierra 2, over.
What's your location?
West Side Trans Mountain.
I have an urgent situation. Can you reach my location at 36 Tierra Calida now?
Did you say 36 Tierra Calida?
That's correct.
What's the situation?
I'm outnumbered by targets.
Are you trying to tell me it's Smith versus targets?
Yes. I need backup immediately.
Roger, on my way.